Thank you very much. Joe Clark is a friend of mine, I'll tell you the reason why. 'Cause he keeps good liquor around his house, keeps good old rock and rhyme. Well, fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I say. Well, fare thee well, old Joe Clark, I'm going away. I'll never marry a widow, I'll tell you the reason why. 'Cause she have so many children around, making them biscuits fly. Fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I say. But fare thee well, old Joe Clark, I'm going away. I'll never marry a school teacher, tell you the reason why. 'Cause she blows her nose on old cornbread, calls it pumpkin pie. Fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I say. Well, fare thee well, old Joe Clark, I'm going away. Down to old Joe's house, invited me for supper. I stubbed my toe on the table leg, I stuck my nose in the butter. Well, fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I say. Well, fare thee well, old Joe Clark, I'm going away. Fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I say. Well, fare thee well, old Joe Clark, I'm going away. Well, fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I say. Well, fare thee well, old Joe Clark, I'm going away. All right. All right. Going from an old tune to a new tune.
This is a Billy Strings tune called Taking Water. 1, 2, 3. Cold, cold ashes on the ground. Nothing lost and nothing found. Friends and loved ones falling down. Can't you hear that mournful sound? Nothing left but memories. Things I still can't stand to see. There's an empty spot in me where my hometown used to be. This old boat is taking water. Won't be long till it goes down. Had enough, push us over. Time to turn the wheel around. to decay. People died or walked away. There's nowhere left for them to stay. We just look the other way.
This old boat is taking water, won't be long till it goes down. Had enough to push us over, time to turn the wheel around. Taking water, won't be long till it goes down. Had enough to push us over, time to turn the wheel around. This old boat is taking water, won't be long till it goes down. Had enough to push us over, time to turn the wheel around.
Thank you.
This is an oldish tune that had as an older melody. That apparently the melody goes way back. In Bainbridge town, in the county down, one morning last July, from a boring green came a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. She looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a coaxing elf, sure I shook myself, for to see was I really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town, no maid I've seen like the brown Colleen that I met at the county down. As she onward sped, sure I scratched my head, and I looked with a feeling rare. And I says, "'Tis I," to a passerby, "who's the maid with the nut-brown hair?" He smiled at me, and he says he, "That's the gem of Ireland's crown. It's a young Rose McCann from the banks of the Bann. She's the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met at the county down." At the harvest fair, she'll be surely there, and I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, with my hat cocked right and my shoes shone bright for the smile of my nut-brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse I'll yoke, till my plough turns a rust-colored brown. Till a smiling bride by my own fireside sits the star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, and from Galway to Dublin town. No maid I've seen like the brown colleen that I met at the county down. The star of the county down.
Thank you.
You want the Tellers? You want to introduce it?
Yeah. This is an original tune called The Tellers.
Old and then new.
This is an original tune called The Tellers.
That's enough.
Town of Est said, "See that switchboard right near your soul. Turn it off, you might turn the gold." Pacific lights went out that night. They're living large, we live in fright. They're changing numbers, they move the gold. They're getting rich, we're getting old. How long before we learn some news is only good to burn? Daily, weekly, monthly soul. Let's be the tellers, not the told. Sure if they are fit for work or play. One's built on lies and it's filled with holes, and one's solid dirt survives on soul. These dreams are selling, bought and resold, promising something bound to implode. Let's let them barter their paper and their gold. We dance in hills we've known of old. How long before we learn some news is only good to burn? Daily, weekly, monthly soul. Let's be the tellers, not the told. Be the tellers, not the told. Be the tellers, not the told. Not the toll. Thank you.
Yeah. This one doesn't need any introduction. There.
Flop your, flop your, flop your, flop your, mule, mule, mule. Flop your, flop your, flop your, flop your, flop your, flop your, mule, mule.
Flop-Eared Mule. And another new one. This one sounds like it's old, but it's new. That's a Shokin Farewell. It's a modern tune written by Jay Unger. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Was in the spring, one sunny day. My good girl left me, Lord, she went away. And now she's gone, but I don't worry, because I'm sitting on top of the world. She called me up from El Paso, said, come back, Daddy, Lord, I need you so. And now she's gone, and I don't worry, because I'm sitting on top of the world. Mississippi River is long, deep and wide. Well, the woman I'm loving, she's on the other side. And now she's gone, but I don't worry, because I'm sitting on top of the world. like my peaches, don't shake my tree. Get out of my orchard, you just let my peaches be. And now she's gone and I don't worry, because I'm sitting on top of the world. I said she's gone, but I don't worry, because I'm sitting on top of the world. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone.
On to the next.
The theme for my songs tonight are writing on demand. My band this year put out a record album, and thanks to some of the people in this room, it was made. So part of the deal of the fundraising part was that we promised some people we would write them songs, if, you know, for the pledge that they gave. And so this is one of those. One of the pledgers had an uncle named Dieter, and he was trying to write a song, and it just wasn't coming together for him. So he gave me the words and told me, hey, see what you can do with this. It'd be great to have a song to kind of remember him by. So this is called Dieter. Born shortly after the war, and destined not to know much peace. Grew up with his mother struggling hard to get through. As a young man, he said, I'm leaving you. Gotta make my fortune, get a better life. Well, she said, you better be back at 5. So he went to the city, fooled around. Couldn't find what he was looking for in town. Just a wife and a son, of course. Later on, a lot of trouble, a divorce. So he left the city with a broken heart. Many miles later, trying to make a new start. He was a husband, father, uncle, and friend, chasing the good life from the start to the end. Sometimes he gets so close he could smile for a while, till the hard times riled him up again. But he never gave up his ride to find those good moments in time. He said I do a second time. 2 more kids, solid job, paid overtime. And every moment he could afford, he went to the sea. Used to dive with the dolphins and sail with the wind. I hope he knew how much it meant to me, showing how when it ends, it also begins. Always invited us to take part in his journey to a satisfied heart. I remember us drinking dozens of beers, dropping out, waking up with a headache, so hard that the blues was the only cure that could keep us from falling apart. He was a husband, father, uncle, and friend, chasing the good life from the start until the end. Sometimes you get so close you could smile for a while, till the hard times riled him up again. But he never gave up his ride to find those good moments in time. He got older, watched the same old struggle, saw families built and washed away like sand. He saw us crying, shouting, cursing, and taught us to keep going no matter how much pain. Before he died, he offered us red wine as a reminder of our search going on for his had come to an end. They put him to rest in the forest under a tree. His wife whispered, "We'll be together again someday. This time it'll be for eternity. Trust me, you'll see. This time it's gonna be for eternity." He was a husband, father, uncle, and friend, chasing the good life from the start to the end. Sometimes he'd get so close he could smile for a while, till the hard times riled him up again. But he never gave up his ride to find those good moments in time. Thanks.
It's such an honor to play here tonight. This first one I've played here before. It's about growing up Roman Catholic. Anyone else? I wrote this song maybe a year and a half ago. I was just thinking about my upbringing and how I feel about it now. This is called Midnight Mass.
Self-proclaimed atheism. I was raised in a stained glass cage, taught how to say quietly, recite the prayer, avoid the stare. Now I'm sliding over the wheel, not afraid of what's coming. Don't know what's next, but I know I love living this silly little life. Punch through the glass, sweep through the Psalms in the palms of my hands. I'm not broken, I just don't wanna be old. Break me up in a million little pieces, spread me among my friends. A piece of me, a piece of you, peace be with you too. I'm burning my honey and my lavender, and it smells like a midnight mass. Scraping the pot until I bleed, the wafer melting on my tongue. Bow my head, cross my heart, genuflect, genuine reflect. Punch through the glass, sweep through the Psalms in the palms of my hands. I'm not broken, I just don't wanna be old. Break me up in a million little pieces, spread me among my friends. A piece for me, a piece for you, peace be with you too. 5 years old and I'm climbing over the pews, racing, racing under the cross. I am told to stop, respect the space, reflect with us. 13 now and I'm in a sea of white. Got a new name and oil in my veins. Punch through the glass, sweep through the Psalms in the palms of my hands. I'm not broken, I just don't wanna be old. Break
Thank you for having me and for coming out, everybody. Here's a song, I'll talk about it a little more after I'm done. How about that? He would trade crystals for a pocket full of tears. He wouldn't trade no marbles, those are all full of fears. And he sure had a wonderful pair of ears. He could hear a bumping ball of rage out from a million light years. And that's where he's been teleported to the stars. He got an invitation to it's a Universal Harvest Fest at a hotel 13 parsecs past Mars. The last time he was seen on Earth was putting a deadbolt on the door to his mind. He said it weren't for protection, it was more of a welcome inside. Some fine silk threads on his back, he winked and dematerialized. As I said, I love you, I got a long trip, I better catch my ride. I better catch my ride. I better catch my ride. Better catch my ride. I better catch my ride. Better catch my ride. And he said, wherever you going, I'll let him run, but knowing it's all about having fun. And wherever the road is, I think that we should hit it like we're on the run. Oh, 'cause someday we'll be gone. Someday we'll be gone. Someday we'll be gone. Someday, but not today. And the murmuration of hundreds of thousands of starlings to fly. And a bolt of blue lightning struck across the sky. And a full-on rainbow popped out in the sunset light. Aurora Borealis painted the new moon that night. And you could talk to him in dream time with his high-free communication device. He can call on you and other friends too. You can all speak on the same line. The last time he was seen on Earth, he was putting a deadbolt on the door to his mind. He said it wasn't for protection, it was more of a welcoming sign. Some fine silk threads on his back, he winked and dematerialized. As he said, I love you, I got a long trip, I better catch my ride. I better catch my ride. Better catch my ride. Better catch my ride. Oh, better catch my ride. I better catch my ride. He said, wherever you're going, let them all be knowing it's all about having fun. And wherever the road is, I think we should hit it like we're on the run. 'Cause someday we'll be gone. Someday we'll be gone. Oh, I say someday we'll be gone. Someday, but not today. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you very much.
This next song is kind of from the same idea. A friend of mine pledged some support for the album we were making, and so this one's a little more from scratch. It's actually like less than a week old. And I was like, well, I'm going to write you a song. What should it be about? And they're like, well, I don't know. I've never written a song before or anything like that. But they thought about how we first met, which was I was playing keyboard. I was playing some Christmas carols. I was hosting an open mic here in town. And there was like very few people in there. But that's, you know, how we first encountered each other. So I tried to write a Christmas song kind of style. And it's kind of fun to like challenge yourself to like write in a certain style. So I try to make it, you know, that sentimental Christmas style. Maybe it's too sentimental, but we'll see. As the sun gets lower and lower and a chill runs through the air, I'm taken away by memory to a better place in there. I think about our meeting, how things can change so fast. I think how I believe in ghosts of Christmas past. And when no color pierces the darkness, the stars are covered by clouds, I will sing the carol for you, just like I did back then, when the lonely snow was falling, before we two were friends. And I'll sing country roads in the low glow of the light. I'll go to the place where I belong tonight. The years can pass so quickly, there's nothing we can do besides spread cheer and clink our beers, grab some bread and stew. I thank you for the hat you crocheted while you listened to a fool on plastic piano keys while the plastic tinsel glistened. And I thank you for your generous gifts. I'll do the only thing I can do. And I'll play the carol for you, just like I did back then, when the lonely snow was falling, before we two were friends. And I'll sing country roads in the low glow of the light. And I'll go to the place where I belong tonight. And I'll sing country roads in the low glow of the light. And I'll go to the place where I belong tonight. Something like that. Thank you.
I wrote this song this week too. Really trying to finish this one for tonight. The inspiration of this song is about the thought that we're all just little pieces of everyone we know and all the people that we love, and that we adopt things from everyone. And that's pretty cool.
in the above. Now home to another. We are one together, glowing under the streetlights. One, we're not together. Two, we're not apart. Writing this song just to jumpstart this old heart. The rain and the sleet and the snow will go, the wind will blow.
That last song I played was called Catch My Ride. This is like a good space kind of song, you know. Gotta remind everybody we're in space all the time. Guy asked me for a space rock one time, or he thought it'd be cool, and I was like, "You're standing on one." This song's called The Adirondack Rose. And it's a pleasure to play with you all, everybody up here, and everybody who's coming up today, and everybody. It's a lot of fun. Thank you guys. Keeping it going, keeping it real. Out on the hillside at sunset, while there's an amber glow, and the leaves are changing colors in the fall. No, there's no place, there's no honey queen, there's no fishes out in the blue or green that compares in beauty with the Adirondack rose, painted in purple trillium, wild columbine and sarsaparilla, pink lady slippers and dwarf ginseng, dewdrop and Dutchman's breeches, Canada Mayflower and Indian pie. Ain't none so fair that can't compare with the one so sweet and divine. Out there in the pines, as tall as you can find. Each night the mountain mist give that great old big sky a kiss, and warblers whistling, them woodpeckers, cicadas, and crickets. It's no wonder that's where so many choose and have chosen coexist. Out on the hillside at sunset, while there's an amber glow, and the leaves are changing colors in the fall. No, there's no place, no honey queen, there's no fishes out in the blue or green that compares in beauty with the Adirondack rose, that compares in beauty with the Adirondack rose.
Thanks everybody for coming and supporting the Hoot, and
I was just informed backstage that it's Charlie's birthday today. I don't think he wanted anybody to know that, but at any rate. And we're really glad to be here and have a chance to play. Really happy about that. And we're a little saddened by the loss of a fellow musician and friend, Wayne Holtz, who was recently passed on out of this world. But would like him to know that he's in our hearts and in the room tonight. This is the first song that me and Shamim ever learned, and the first one we played here. Yeah. We're doing a little 3-song medley, this one and 2 that we just wrote. Okay, so. Well, smell that whiskey, baby. Smell it on my breath. Cigarettes are smoking. Been in the bars again. Ain't much pretty, baby. Said you in my life. You're so sweet, honey. You always treat me right. Well, down on Main Street, baby, it's where I like to be. Well, I can meet you, honey, on down at Grizzle Tees. Something special, baby, when you look at me. Something special, honey, what you got up your sleeve. Well, in your eyes, well, there's something said. I feel your pulse and I start to sweat. I hear your heart when you hold me close. You squeeze my thigh and it's time to go. Oh, well, my wallet's empty. Where did my money go? I can't believe it's Monday. Back to the grind, you know. Pick up that hammer, sonny, and snap another line. Pound that hammer down, putting in your time. Another week is coming, working 9 to 5. It's where I like to be. Well, I can meet you, honey, on down at Grizzle Tees. Something special, baby, when you look at me. Something special, honey, what you got up your sleeve. Down on Main Street, baby. Down on Main Street, baby. Down on Main Street. you know. Was no space, was no time, no rhythm, no rhyme we could hold. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Northern lights in my eyes, all of this time for you. And the lights from above lit the way down the road that you choose. And I want you to know, take my love when you go tonight. Take my hand, understand. I know. Lightning or rain won't change the time that we own. And I gave you my heart and wish you good luck down the road. And I held you above everything that I love, don't you know? By, and the life in our eyes changed too. Memories of you, memories of you. Well, our nights are so cold, and the moon isn't gold anymore. And the memories of you and the life that we knew, we were young. Was no space, was no time, no rhythm, no rhyme we could hold. Thank you. Well, I don't want to be the one. No, I don't want to let you go. I feel the time is short. I feel the time is cold. I just wanna hold your hand and walk into the night. And I just wanna hold you close and feel your breast against my skin. Time when we were so in love. Time when you gave me life and held me high above.
And I don't wanna cry out loud. No, I don't wanna cry for you. And I don't wanna be the one. No, I don't wanna long for you. To leave, and I don't wanna be set free, and I don't wanna be the one that you don't need. Time when we were so in love, time when you held me close, held me high above. And I don't wanna have to leave. No, I don't wanna be set free. And I don't wanna be the one that you don't need. Oh, the one that you don't need.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we're bringing down our friend here, Lynn Jor.
So yeah, those last two songs are the newest ones that Billy has written. And then this one is actually on a recording that I don't even know when it's coming out, but suddenly we're getting the final, what is it called? The final mix, right? And so this one's going to be on that, and it's very exciting. But a lot of these songs are not on the CD or whatever we're putting out because they were written since then. But this one.
Well, I had holes in the pockets, holes in the shoes, whole lot of light and a whole lot of blue. Till I met you. And now there's loving in my heart, love back in my soul, love in my shoes, down to my toes. Since I met you, and I had loving in my fingers, loving in my eyes, love running down the back of my spine. I had love running down the back of my spine. blood is running hot. Ain't nothing I can do. Under the spell, out of the blue, well, my blood is running hot. Oh, there ain't nothing I can do. And I had loving in my heart, a vision in my head, love running down the back of my neck. I got love running down the back of my spine. Come on back to bed. Love is a feeling, got a vision in my head. I love running down the back of my spine. No, I'm along for the ride. No,
thank you, Ray.
Thanks to Elaine. Thank you, Elaine.
Thanks, Elaine. So, next time around. So let me think this. Well, I couldn't help the way I was living, and I couldn't help all my drinking of whiskey, wine. I love a cigarette, and I couldn't think of anything better than a Friday night barroom singer feet on the dance floor all night. I'm on the road again, and well, I found my love late one night. A love so strong, feels so right. A love to take me through this life. And something happened right at noon. Something happened, changed my tune. And I found love is no mistaken, but I'm the one that she'll be taking. I'm gonna save my money, gonna take her so right. I'm gonna love my baby to the end of time. Well, the love I found sure did twist me, and I know they gonna miss me down at the water hole. And well, I'm moving my feet on down the road. I got my baby by my side with the wandering toes. I see you boys next time around.
time around. Thank you, guys. You try and get in tune here. You're such a wonderful audience. You are. We appreciate it, too. Believe me. Oh, come on.
So you want to tell them about this particular?
No.
So this is written, this song was a song that Billy wrote after we were talking about a friend of mine whose husband had passed away. But it's about a place you all know, and it's a beautiful song. Some of you live there, or close to there. And this will be our last song.
Oh, I never told you how I hold you in my heart. There was a girl there, oh, with flowers in her hair, short skirts all year. I just wanna hold you. I wanna take you down to Kishiquah. I wanna swim in the deepest spot. I wanna follow the river down to the rainbow flow. I wanna be fireside. I wanna sleep on the beach all night when the stars come out so bright. I just wanna hold you. Rainbow in my dream, in Kishiquah I see a beautiful resting place where I may spend my days. Here in the afterlife, when my journey's over. And those were different times, oh, in the younger years. Innocence, love and life, lost somehow, somewhere. If I had one more chance, oh, let her hold you tight, I would place you high above my one true Kishiquah. I wanna swim in the deepest spot. I wanna follow the river down to the rainbow flow. I wanna be fireside. I wanna sleep on the beach all night when the stars come out so bright. just wanna hold you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I've been playing out the options, drafting notes I never mailed, leaving crumbs I hope will lead you back along this trail. I don't want to tell you what you give is not enough. I may try withdrawing, but I know you catch my bluff. I travel miles and weeks to see you, double up and do it again. But I know it's not the same for you. My lost and lonely friend. I'm writing down these words, my hands shake with the weight. Are we strong enough to fight? Is this too little too late? 'Cause I love you like a brother who will always have my back. Let's bury this here needle in the basement of this stack. I travel miles and weeks to see you, double up and do it again. But I know it's not the same for you, my lost and lonely friend. Let's hear a little man. Well, I finally coaxed the courage through my moments feeling weak. Told you soft as I could serve it, oh, I could barely speak. Told me that you love me, that you know it's hard to take. You keep me at arm's distance, my heart begins to break. 'Cause I love you, little brother, I will always have your back. Let's bury this here needle in the basin of this stack. I travel miles and weeks to see you, double up and do it again. But I know it's not the same for you, my lost and lonely friend. Well, these dreams that I've been spinning wash like whiskey down the drain. We don't talk about our feelings, let alone when we're in pain. So grab our fishing rods, push us boat out from the beach. We pretend that we're not chasing something just within our reach, and in our heads we're singing. I'd travel miles and weeks to see you, double up and do it again. But I know it's not the same for you, my lost and lonely friend. No, I know it's not the same for you, my first and truest friend. She brings me fur, thistle, feathers, and sticks. Cuts me right open, snaps all my ribs. She weaves me a nest somewhere deep in my chest. Patch me up, bring me back, make me someone you'd keep. Took the 820 from Littleton Station. Soft lights and trestles drag me to you. Now I'm wandering home, or dancing my step, weaving down roadsides, the blankets of fall. Hair has to cut to carry through static. HRP tells me I never knew love. I never knew love. Me by the swings, pine boughs and cedar, stroll through the market, cold ones our cheeks, cinnamon cloves, peppermint ginger. Patch me up, bring me back, make me someone you'd keep, make me someone you. Was the frost on the 1st of November. You were the sunlight on the first day of spring. I was a moth held fast by the window, just waiting for sunlight to flutter my way. Will love choose me? Or do I choose love? Your heart feels misshapen. Is it all the above? I'm just a moth to your nectar and flame. Burn me up, bring me back, make me human again. Hair has to cut to carry through static. HRP tells me I never knew love. I never knew. Now I'm bringing you fur, thistle, feathers, and sticks. Weaving a nest somewhere deep in our chests. I'm just a moth, followed by your flame. Burn me up, bring me back, make me human again. Make me someone you. Thank you. So I've been biding my time. I've seen these three incredible musicians playing with various different groups, and I've just been trying to get the courage up to ask them if they'd play music with me. And I just feel very tickled that they're sharing the stage with me. And I'm sure you're wondering about the costume change. It's a little bit of a nod towards Wayne Holtz, who would come out with something different, something jazzy. And
It's also a gift. My mother-in-law made it for me, and she gave it to me today. Thank you, Diane. And it's pretty fitting. I don't think she knows this, but this next song, it's about fireflies, and I've got these green dragonflies on here, so... It's dark in my living room, I can't see past my feet. Try to find my way to feeling something, jump this heart back to a beat. Watching bugs out my window, spark to life, disappear, oh disappear. Do you think it's fine to fool myself, make believe that I'm still here? Days of bud in the springtime, snow flies in July, rain pours in December, moon will rise to the sky. Drag my mind through this spiral, blame the moon from the stars, oh from the stars. Tell my friends not to worry, I can still fix up this hole. If I can still see the lightning bugs when they turn off their lights, I can still find the ghost of me, lay my eyes adjust to the night. By this window on your bones next to mine, oh next to mine. Tell me stories from our younger days, burn as far from my mind. Days will bud in the springtime, snow flies in July, rain pours in December, moon will rise in the sky. Drag my mind through this spiral, ain't the moon from the stars, oh from the stars. Tell my friends not to worry, I can still fix up this hole. Yourself into this story, made of sand and a flame. Pick yourself on the bootstraps, don't say you can't carry away. I've seen you moving mountains, ever after is just, it's a little flies in July, rain pours in December, moon will rise, hit a sky. the first leaves got me brushing up the memories. I was scared of just how quickly I could fall for you. Thinking of a first dance with your hand pressed against my chest. It was months before the first kiss. Never forget. Having that in bed, playing bed, gave you what you said, the way that you move. Listen to the wind rushing through the trees, wishing it was you whispering to me. Myself, we were thinking the same thing. Open wide and wondering, would we lose what we got? If I said the words, if I leaned in, would you take a chance? Give us a shot. Having that in bed, playing back every word you said, the way that you move. Listen to the wind rushing through the trees, wishing it was you whispering to me. Bed bones remind me, doing anything good, keep you in my dreams. Bed bones remind me, doing anything good, keep your hands on me. First leaves got me rustling up the memory. Thank you so much. It's been so much fun for me to see my songs just come to life and hop off the page with the incredible instrumentation that these folks are doing up here. Let's hear it for John Zander on bass. You know him from Danny and the Night Terrors, as well as playing with his family and Lily in particular, and Bill Chamberlain and Marion Hosel. You know them, right? And Isaac's been doing a great job on sound tonight, so big thank you to Isaac. I've been fortunate enough that every place I've lived, there's been a group of people that comes together and plays tunes. And when I was in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, that was the Jackson Hole Hootenanny. And everybody would come out and play old cowboy tunes, 2 songs each, and it was like a concert, but it was an open mic. And I've found like a couple of places that do that, over the years. When I lived in Massachusetts, it was in Gloucester and Concord, Mass. And I've always just been really grateful to the people that put it on. And I got here, and it was COVID, And earlier, if you were listening closely to that song, you know I moved here from a place with more sunshine. Gotta have your strategies. We're going into the dark times. But this song is about living in Jackson Hole and that place, that community. And I used to play this to high school students after leading backcountry trips. And it was a way of saying goodbye. We're not done here yet. We got a couple more, but this is called Jackson. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just outside of Jackson, behind a shadow-dusted bridge, that's a lake inside a mountain. The only cross that bridge where the scarlet feathers lead. It's a path we will follow. Only God today might come back tomorrow. Oh, my brother, take me with you to the lake behind the ridge, with the water far below us. Cross this time provides a bridge. Let's take the river running, throw a feather to the sky. Summer's young but waning, too soon to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Summer's rush behind us with the rapids at our knees. Sun, the moon, the stars and trees brush past in the breeze. I'll dream when I'm gone, when the colors take the leaves. Back when we were young, you know we're still thick as thieves. Oh, my brother, take me with you to the lake behind the ridge, where the water far below us crosses time provides a bridge. Let's take the river running, throw a feather to the sky. Summer's young but waning, too soon to say goodbye. Say goodbye. Soon the snow was soft and heavy, cast a blanket across the ridge. Pines wrapped in crystal sway against the wind. You know we'll be back when the rains come again. Wash away the winter and the time that we spent away. Take me with you to the lake behind the ridge, where the water far below us crosses time provides a bridge. So let's take the river running, throw a feather to the sky. Summer's young but waning, too soon to say goodbye. Say goodbye. This is a Western waltz. It's called Grovance in Spring, the thing that I miss the most about that place. Don't worry, I'm not leaving. I love it here more. They're like, oh, I thought we were rid of him. But this tune, there's just a smell in the sagebrush flats when after the rain comes. And if you've smelled it, you know it, and you're thinking about it right now. So that's what this tune is about. sagebrush took root in the bottom of both my lungs. I'd water it daily and feed it the sun, let it grow wild and overrun. Can't you hear it raining in the sagebrush steppe? Feel the cool air nuzzle your cheek. I'm here and now, but I'm growing a sagebrush. Take me back when I need. Yeah, I'm missing high country in spring. I wouldn't mind if a cottonwood seed took hold of my belly meat. I'd feed it the soil from the banks of the river, watch it branch out over me. Can't you hear it raining in the sagebrush steppe? Feel the cool air nuzzle your cheek. I'm listening now, but I'm growing a sagebrush. Take me back when I need. Yeah, I'm missing those grove aunts in spring. From cottonwood trees, and the sweet mint of sage reminds me of my home in those grove aunts in spring. I wouldn't mind if an aspen tree shot a rabbit right up through my knee. Turn golden autumn, shake with the leaves, stand tall with my family. Can't you hear it raining in the sagebrush steppe? Feel the cool air nuzzle your cheek. I'm using it now, but I'm growing a sagebrush. Take back when I need. Yeah, I'm missing those grove aunts in spring. Yeah, I'm missing those Tetons in spring. Well, thank you so much. It's really fun to get to try these songs out on you. And this next tune is another song about spring. It's about kind of returning to those places that you don't get to go to in a long time, which is a little bit of a sad thought as we sit here on the edge of winter. But the snow is coming. It's here. Please drive safely tonight. Take your time. Sleep here if you need to. But this is our last tune, and then we'd like to do something special at the end of the night. Love to give you a heads up about it. Everyone that played earlier this evening is welcome to grab their instruments and join us on stage for an acoustic rendition of Goodnight Irene. It's a little bit of a Hootenanny tradition. But this tune is called Take Me to the River. And if you catch the tune by the end, feel free to sing along. One, two, I need to take my tuner off. 1, 2, 3, 4. This road turns back about a mile down the way. Follow the tree line till dirt turns to stone. Past the blackberry thorns, the gold sweet leaves. Past those white pine needles strewn burnt underneath. Turn down the first road as deep as grade. Lead the keys, tie your boots, and take me to the stream. Take me to the river. Give me time to clear the water in my mind. Take me to the river. Father, son, and brother. Bill Chamberlain. Spring calls the thrush back with rainy leaves. Current pressed against my knees, old type baby please. Feather dances through the rapids. Close your eyes, feel the sun. Swim through your eyelids. Where the rapids sing my harmony. Well, a huge thank you to all the musicians tonight. Thank you all for supporting the Hootenanny. We need your help on this next song. This last song to close us out. And anybody who has an instrument, you're welcome to come up, join us.
More of a percussion instrument.
All right, this is what we need you to sing along with us. Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife, we're parted. Let's have another drink downtown. I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I take a great notion to jump in a river and drown. Yeah. Quit your rambling, quit your gambling, quit staying out late at night. Stay home with your wife and your family. Stay by the fireside bright. Acapella. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my Thank you to everybody that made tonight so special. We'll see you on December 1st. Happy birthday, dear Charlie. Happy birthday to you. That's very sweet.